This episode of the In Session Real Estate TV show is brought to you by The Power Is Now. Kenny Session has over 25 years in the real estate business in the Bay Area. Kenny is the past president of the California Association of Real Estate Brokers and the past president of Associated Real Property Brokers. And now, your host, your real estate broker, Kenny Session.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the In Session Real Estate TV show. We really appreciate you taking some time out of your morning to watch our show. I am Kenny Session, the broker and CEO of Session Real Estate. I've been in business since 1987 and this show has been in production since 1997. We're happy to be here now on Coffee TV where we will be able to share pertinent information with you on a weekly basis. This is not an infomercial. This is a real estate TV show. Hello, folks, and welcome to our show this morning. I'm very excited about the show we have for you this morning. I have a very dear friend of mine in the studio with me today, Mr. Eric Frazier. Eric, first of all, I just want to say thank you, brother. Thank you for coming up to spend some time with me this morning.
Thank you, Kenny.
Spend some time with you guys. We have a wealth of information for you guys this morning, as usual. I hope you get your pencils and your paper and take some notes because today's show is specifically designed to cause home ownership. We are hoping that we can help many of you guys that have a desire to have home ownership start moving in that direction. That's Absolutely. What Eric is here to talk about today. Let me give you a little bit about Eric. Eric has been in the real estate mortgage industry for 33 years. He's the owner and broker of Eric Lawrence Frazier Mortgage Brokerage out of Southern California, Orange County. Mm-hmm. He has an MBA in finance from Redland University. Mm-hmm. He's the president of the Orange County chapter of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. Mm-hmm. You guys know that was past president of the Oakland chapter. Right. So he's very well knowledgeable. He's been married to the beautiful Ms. Ruby Frazier for 33 years. Yes, Lord. And he's got 4 beautiful daughters, with 3 of which have MBAs. Man, you just putting out college graduates.
That's right.
That's all you do. And he is passionate about the real estate business, just as I am, as well as the finance portion of the real estate business. He conducts a radio show, which is very, very popular. It's called The Power Is Now. That's right. He also has a magazine by the same name. Is that correct? A national magazine called The Power Is Now.
That's right.
And you can get to him by his website. We'll get you that information as we go on. Eric, man, thank you, brother, for being here again. Is there anything else that we didn't cover right here that you'd like to tell them about yourself?
You know, I think you covered it all, Kenny, and what a great introduction. I appreciate it. I'm most proud just to be in the business, you know, because many are not going through that great financial crisis. Many real estate agents suffer greatly, are not here. Yeah. So I'm glad to be not just a survivor, but a thriver just like you are.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, I know that there's one other thing that you're being very modest about. You've almost worked for everybody, man. I know you've been in this business for 33 years.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if you want to call names, but, you know,
well,
tell them a little something about, you know.
I started in the business in 1981. So 33 years. I've worked for Norwest, for Home Savings of America, American Savings, Washington Mutual. Did I say Home Savings of America?
Home Savings of America.
Wells Fargo. And I have been an underwriter, so I know how underwriters think. I have been a branch manager, sales manager, national sales manager. I've done really just about every job in this business, and I feel like it gives me an advantage, really, over those who are making the decision, you know, because they are just doing one thing, right, whether it be an underwriter or a manager, and I've kind of done many things, and so I'm able to come more creatively to the transaction and find a way to get the underwriter to say yes, because sometimes they like to say no.
Well, they do. And, you know, and just in the very short time that I've worked with you, I've been able to see that difference, man. And hopefully we can have enough time to expound on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But since this is a short show, we got to get right into
Okay,
the
let's
meat
do
of
it.
this, the stuff that's going to help the community. And the biggest question I'm sure that they want to know is, what are you seeing right now as the #1 barrier to home ownership? You know, we got to solve this problem.
You're absolutely right. First of all, we need to start buying homes. And right now, homeownership rate among African Americans is at its lowest right now and falling. And the #1 barrier I see is down payment. You know, I mean, we're paying rent. In fact, we're becoming a permanent class of renters. We're paying rent all the time, and striking that payment, I believe you can pay the rent, you can own a home. And in this case, I see not having the money to come up with a down payment is the biggest challenge to homeownership, and hopefully it won't be for long as we talk about this.
It's not going to be, y'all, because what really true is we want to talk about one of those solutions to that problem. And that's why we've got him here. Tell him, go ahead and hit him with it, man. I mean, what is the solution that you brought here to the Bay Area for us?
Well, I'm excited about it because many people don't know about this. And if you are paying rent right now, you can own a home today. Not tomorrow, but if you're paying rent at all and you're paying it on time, you can qualify for this mortgage. It's called the Sapphire program. And this program is an FHA loan. FHA normally requires 3.5% down, right? And so on a $300,000 house, that's $10,500. And a lot of people just don't have that, right? But they have the money to make the payment, but they don't have the down payment. Well, on the Sapphire program, the money for the down payment will come from the National Housing Fund. And this is not a lender. This is a nonprofit organization that provides the money to the lender. So the lender is in control of it. It's not done by the state of California or the county or the federal government. This is coming from a nonprofit directly to the lender. The lender is in complete control of it. They have the set of guidelines to work with. And so they will provide the borrower the down payment. You hear what I'm saying? 3.5% is what's the down payment. They're giving 5% not only to cover the down payment, but also the lender's discount fee of 1.5%.
Wow, man, you didn't tell me all of that, man.
It's
told
incredible.
me about the down payments. You didn't tell me about the discount rate.
That's right.
That too?
That's right. That's right. So it's 1.5%. The interest rate on it can vary depending on how much of a grant you want to receive. And that's the other thing too. It's not a loan, folks. It is an absolute grant. I mean, it's free money. They're giving you the money.
So there's you mean as in no payment required. So if it's a $300,000 house, you saying that they're going to give them $10,500 for a down payment?
Yes. In fact,
they don't have to pay it back.
Actually, they're going to give them $15,000, 5%, 5%. $15,000. It's approximately $15,000 because that 5% is based on the maximum loan amount, which includes mortgage insurance on an FHA loan. Okay. And so 5% of that will go towards the 3.5% down and the 1.5% discount point, which then means that all the buyer has to come up with is the closing costs. And there's a solution for that as well.
We're going to have to talk about that, man. We're going to have to break real quick because I know, man, I'm excited. If you ain't excited, you need to get excited. We got to take a break and talk to some of our sponsors. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching the In Session Real Estate TV show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My name is Eric Frazier, and I'm a mortgage broker. And I have a program that can help you buy a home today. In fact, it's an FHA No No. That means no money down, no closing costs. You need to call me. If you're serious about buying a home, don't procrastinate, don't wait, call today. These programs do not last forever. Interest rates are going up, housing is going higher. The time to buy is today. Apply to buy now. With Eric Frazier, Mortgage Brokerage.
Here at Infinity Investments, it's our mission to build a portfolio of investment property communities and a large network of investors, buyers, sellers, and tenants whom we serve by operating with character, integrity, and a commitment to excellence. And as our gift to you, we'd like to invite you out to one of our free monthly seminars where you'll learn the fundamentals of how to buy, own, and operate multifamily properties. Look forward to seeing you soon.
My name is Eric Frazier, mortgage broker of Eric Lawrence Frazier Brokerage, and you're watching the In Session Real Estate TV show.
Welcome back. We're back talking to Eric Frazier this morning from Eric Lawrence Frazier Mortgage.
That's right.
We've got some dynamite information for you. You just hit me with something, man. You just knocked my socks off. You're going to give them down payments. You said that the closing costs, what are some things that we can do for the closing cost situation?
All right, so normally when you buy a home, you have to have money for the down payment and the closing costs.
Right.
The closing costs could run about 2 to 3% of the purchase price, in addition to the down payment. On the Sapphire program, they provide you a grant, free money of 5% that will cover the down payment and the lender's discount fee, all right? They will also allow the seller to credit up to 6% of the closing costs. And so think about that for a moment. Typically, you need only about 2.5 to 3% to cover the closing costs. So with the grant of 5% and the seller credit of 2.5 to 3%, the buyer literally can buy this home with no money, Kenny. No money whatsoever.
You're talking about no money.
No money.
On, man. I mean, you're making me nervous.
Don't be nervous because I'm doing it.
I got a ton of people, man, that's getting ready to come. Man, Kenny, I got a couple people. You didn't tell me about that.
Let me tell you this. In fact, I just closed a deal last week where this was about a $250,000 house. The borrower put $2,000 earnest money deposit, right? Because when you make an offer, you do need to have some money, folks, right? You got to have some earnest money deposit, and then you have to have your appraisal fee and your home inspection fee, so you do need some cash. But at the end of escrow, he was able to get back his earnest money deposit because the seller's credit plus the grant was enough to cover all the costs, including what he paid for the appraisal, including what he paid for the home inspection.
Wow.
He literally is in this home today with no money of his own, folks.
Now, okay.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, now, we know that there's some problems. Credit. What kind of credit do they need to get this program, man? You talk about that. 'Cause that's another stumbling block.
That's right. The number one barrier to homeownership is down payment, and number two is credit. And it's amazing that this program answers both.
Okay.
620 is the minimum FICO score in this program. Now, and if you don't have a 620, in fact, I had a client whose FICO score when we started was 580. And it took not even 30 days to get his score up to 640 because it was a matter of him paying down some credit cards, paying off some collection accounts, and just getting, you need to know what to do. And we work with people to help them improve their credit score. And a 620 is not really a great credit score, folks. You got to know that. A great credit score is 700, 720, 740. This program is 620. Is all that it takes to get into the program. Now, there's some other requirements, but in terms of credit, I don't know if you can make it any easier. You would think since they're giving you the money that you would need a higher FICO score.
Right.
But they're not.
The FICO score is 620.
Right.
They're going to give you all the money.
That's right.
If the seller will contribute 2 to 3% of the sales price, we have what we call an FHA no.
That's right.
No money down.
That's right.
No closing. We used to, when I got into business, we used to do what's called a VA.
That's right.
Veterans Administration no.
Hey, we're still doing those.
I do too.
Right.
I've written a couple, but now, after 28 years in the business, we got an FHA no.
That's right.
What do they need to do to get started with you? How do they get? Because we got some folks that want to buy houses. If you don't want to buy a house and you watching this, you need to get excited about buying a house. Tell them what they need to do.
Well, one thing they can do is they can tune into a live video conference with me. And the next one I'm going to be having is November 10th. And it's going to be online. So you can either join by telephone or join online and ask questions and hear the full presentation about the program. It's about an hour presentation because I get into not only the credit requirements and how the down payment works, but I can give you some illustrations on what the payment would be. What the other costs are associated with the loan. And, what is it going to take in terms of income to qualify? On most programs, especially conventional programs, your debt ratio has to be around 43.5% max on a conventional loan. On this program, your debt ratio can be as high as 56.9%. So this program is designed for low to moderate income people. And you know, when you look at the income limits, you think that's not low to moderate. They're making pretty good money. I'm talking, you can make, especially in the Bay Area, up to $120,000 a year and qualify for this program.
Well, give me a scenario, because we know the high income people
Right.
don't qualify, but we're
Right.
trying to get some of the low income people with
Sure.
some houses too.
Sure.
Give us a scenario about a low income. I know that you need to know what the income, the debt, and all
do.
that is.
I do.
But just, you know, if somebody made $40,000 a year, you know, and they didn't have no bills, give me just a kind of roundabout figure where you think they might.
Well,
be.
you know, I just put a young lady in the program, FHA, who was making around $44,000. She just bought a $280,000 house. In fact, the
with
agent,
$40,000.
that's right, making about $40,000 a year. And in fact, I give a plug to Micklin. Micklin Burns was the agent on the transaction.
Oh, out of San Jose.
Yes. So, I mean, you don't really have to make a lot of money, especially if you don't have a lot of debt. And I think the number one thing that people can do right now, if you're really serious about buying a home, is start paying off debt, eliminating credit cards, stop financing cars. I mean, there's a whole list of things you can start doing to get prepared to buy, but you'd be surprised at $40,000 a year, as low as $35,000 to $50,000 a year, what you can buy if, number one, you meet the FICO score of 620, if, number two, you have minimal debt, right? And number three, that you're truly committed to owning a home.
Right.
You know, because some people have champagne taste and beer budget.
Well, what about people like on Social Security or different things like that? Because we hear a lot of them, can they buy homes? Let's
Yes,
say,
they can.
And what if they partner with people? Can they partner? Is it going to affect it? Because, I mean, I get that all the time from people.
Right.
I'm on Social Security, or I'm on limited income,
Right.
or I'm on disability, permanent disability, but I make $2,000-$3,000 a month.
Right.
Can they buy a house?
You know, depending on the area, right? So obviously the lower your income, the lower the price point needs to
Right.
be.
Well,
but
we talk about that. You may not buy a house in Berkeley or San Francisco,
no.
but you definitely can go out to the outskirts.
That's right,
And
absolutely.
If you're interested in going to the outskirts, and look at here, if you can't buy a house on the inskirts, you need to be headed toward the outskirts.
You know why too? Because the market is moving to the outskirts.
It is.
So those prices are
And the
continuing to
prices are going
rise.
to continue to go up.
Yes.
That's the way it always works.
Right.
And I'm sure that there's somebody out there that just wants to own their own home. And home ownership changes your life. If
It really
you've not
does.
owned a home,
It does.
it changes your life. And we're hoping that you're listening to us and you believe it. Eric, won't you? I mean, I think we're going to have to go to another break here in a second. I mean, I hate these breaks sometimes, but we got to pay some bills, you guys. You know, without our sponsors, we're nothing. And we want you to do business with our sponsor. And this is one of our sponsors.
Proud to be so.
Be right back in just a second.
Here at Infinity Investments, it's our mission to build a portfolio of investment property communities and a large network of investors, buyers, sellers, and tenants whom we serve by operating with character, integrity, and a commitment to excellence. And as our gift to you, we'd like to invite you out to one of our free monthly seminars where you'll learn the fundamentals of how to buy, own, and operate multifamily properties. Look forward to seeing you soon.
This lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home is located at 3920 Edwards Avenue in Oakland, California. It has totally remodeled bathrooms, a large updated kitchen with stainless steel appliances, glistening hardwood floors, and a huge backyard. It is listed at $460,000. This 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom great starter home is located at 111 Pacific Court in Vallejo, California. It features a 2-car garage and is listed at $245,000. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom great starter home is located at 310 Marina Way in Richmond, California. This home is a quick walk to Richmond BART Station and is listed at $229,000. This charming 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom corner lot is located at 2751 Fruitvale Avenue in Oakland. It features a separate unfinished unit and is listed at $497,500. This large 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story home located at 1905 90th Avenue in Oakland is a corner lot and priced at a bargain at $449,950. This 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom beauty is located at 1620 Russell Street in Berkeley. It features a 1-car garage, large country kitchen, and a separate man cave. Price to sale at $875,000.
You're watching the In Session Real Estate TV show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My name is Eric Frazier, and I'm a mortgage broker. And I have a program that can help you buy a home today. In fact, it's an FHA No No. That means no money down, no closing costs. You need to call me. If you're serious about buying a home, don't procrastinate, don't wait, call today. These programs do not last forever. Interest rates are going up, housing is going higher. The time to buy is today. Apply to buy now. With Eric Frazier, Mortgage Brokerage.
We're back. We're sitting here with Eric Lawrence from Eric Lawrence Frazier Mortgage Company, and we're excited about the information he's sharing with us today about how to buy a house with no money down. I talked about that in my promos and our advertising, how to buy a home with no money down. That's what we're talking about today, Eric. Now, let's just talk a little bit about how do they get started with you? I mean, they want to get started with this product. Where do they need to call you? What should they expect? What paperwork should they have available?
Okay, great question. And I think, Kenny, you've come up with a new term for it, FHA No No.
It's not new, but I'll take it.
Okay, so to get started, first I would like to encourage everybody to join the Buyers and Sellers Club, because that's where you get a lot of information about down payment assistance programs, and that's on thepowersnow.com. To get started with the program, you can contact me. My telephone number is 800-261-1634 and extension 703, and I can talk to you about your specific situation. But on the average, you're going to need to provide your income documentation for the last 2 years, and in fact, be on the job for at least 2 years, or in the same line of work if you made a job change. You're going to have to provide documentation on your assets, and you don't really need a lot of money. You need enough money to start the transaction, right? Because remember, you have an earnest money deposit to put down if Kenny or one of your real estate listeners finds a home for you. And then you're going to need to provide authorization to run your credit report, and that's where the real work begins. And we'll run your credit report, see where your FICO score is, see what we need to do to move it to 620. We'll do the income analysis based on your income taxes and your pay stubs and determine if you are within the income requirements for the program. And that's about it. Once we establish your income, your debt ratio, that you're within the income limits, we pre-approve you for the program. It takes no more than 3 days to get you pre-approved for the program and out shopping with a letter, a pre-approval letter that says, I'm eligible, I'm qualified to buy a home on the FHA Sapphire program, no money down. Now, it's important that the real estate agent understand that to make this a true no money down deal, they got to write the offer with the seller contributing. And you know, more and more properties are coming on the market. Right now it's a seller's market, but we're going to see as more properties come on the market, sellers be a little bit more flexible in offering credit. And so far, in every deal that I've done, the seller has contributed at least $5,000 in credit.
Well, you know,
in this market.
Well, you know, you guys just saw some of our listings up. I have a house up at 310 Marina Way in Richmond, $229,000. It's pending now, and the seller did give the buyer $5,000 toward closing costs.
There you go.
So give me a call. You know, let's talk with Eric, and then Eric is going to get you the loan. There was one thing that you did say there that I'm just going to make you say it again, because I want them to be able to call you and say, you said that you would help them clean up their credit if they need to.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, there's so many credit cleanup agencies out there that charge a whole lot of money. I do it for free. It's part of my service because I'm looking at your credit situation. I work directly with the credit bureaus because I'm an authorized user of credit agencies, right? And so they, in fact, have programs called the Credit Analyzer and a What If Scenario. I can literally run a series of scenarios and tell you exactly what you need to pay off, pay down, or eliminate to get your score to X number, whatever it might be. And it costs you, in fact, here's what it actually costs. It costs $7 for each credit bureau. So 3 credit bureaus, $21, right? If you do, that's for the what if scenario.
Right.
If you do the credit analyzer, and this is an analysis directly from the bureau, telling you what you need to do to raise your scores, that's $5 per each bureau. Now, there are people out there spending $50, $60, $70, $80 a month and all kinds of money for credit restoration and not realizing that it's just some minor adjustments. In fact, we're not trying to take you to 700. If you want to get there, there's some things you need to do, but I'm just trying to get you to 620 so you can buy right now.
Right, and then we can worry about it. And you know what? I'm going to have some whole lot of people that's mad at me because I get folks calling me all the time. Well, Kenny, I want to do a credit repair show. I want to come and do a credit repair. Man, Look, man, I'm not into that. And I hate to tell you, some of my friends, good friends, that do credit repair. And it's like, I can't send nobody to you because I'm not really sure about what you're going to do. And if it's going to be ending up what we need.
Right.
And taking too long and charging people a whole bunch of money.
Yes.
When this brother just said out of his mouth, and you guys tape it so you hear it, he said he will help you himself get your credit not getting it the best credit you can get, but get your credit situated in such a way that you can buy a home.
That's right.
That is the biggest investment you're going to make in this lifetime.
That's
and
right.
once you make that, all of the other stuff comes into play.
That's right.
And we can talk about some other budgeting. We've
Right.
already had people on to talk about how to help you with your budget and all that. We've got people for that. I don't know that he's going to do it, but we got it, man. We need to beat this program up. All of my realtors friends out there that are watching and realtor friends, give Eric a call. I have not heard of the Sapphire program in the Bay Area.
Most people haven't.
It's not. I'm always looking for something. But this program, it works here. It works in Southern California. It works
everywhere.
in Sacramento.
Yes.
So, this is a great opportunity for all of us to raise that home ownership number up, especially in the African American community. Although we service every community,
That's
but
right.
we are African American,
That's
and
right.
therefore we are going to advocate for African Americans.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we are. We'd be dumb if we didn't do that. I want to say I humbly appreciate you being here, brother.
I
can just
appreciate
say
you,
I
my brother.
humbly appreciate your support of the show. We need to support my sponsors, you guys. We need to support them, man. We need to support all of them. That's what keeps us coming back every week. So, we're out of time. We got a lot of information out there for you. Remember this, that Jesus Christ is Lord. He loves you.
Yes.
I love him. I know this brother. We spent last night, a lot of time together last night, and we both love the Lord.
Amen.
And you guys do business with us, and do business with our Realtors,
Yes.
our Realtors members family, okay? We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
For advertising information on the In Session Real Estate TV show or to buy or sell real estate, give us a call at 510-568-4200 and log on to our website at sessionrealestate.net. This episode of the In Session Real Estate TV show was brought to you by The Power Is Now.
My name is Eric Frazier, and I'm a mortgage broker. And I have a program that can help you buy a home today. In fact, it's an FHA No No. That means no money down, no closing costs. You need to call me. If you're serious about buying a home, don't procrastinate, don't wait, call today. These programs do not last forever. Interest rates are going up, housing is going higher. The time to buy is today. Apply to buy now. With Eric Frazier, mortgage broker.